Good morning. Welcome back to Dad Bod Trading. We have Friday morning. Oh, yes, we finally have this wonderful thing called Friday morning. And it's a wonderful thing because the 9 to 5 job is about to quit. But it's a sad thing because then the market's going to be closed for 2 days for the weekend. So, unless you're one of those crazies that trades crypto or maybe some futures or forex. That's what it is, forex. Yeah. If you're one of those crazies, then more power to you. But sometimes it's nice, as much as I enjoy trading. Oftentimes, it's really nice to just simply step back for the weekend and get a fresh start on everything. Because this week, especially, has not been a terribly good week for me. So I am thankful for the break in the weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to get a fresh start on Monday. So, what are we doing this morning? I don't know. We, the market's just kind of sitting there. It's not doing all that much. On our scans, we had, hang on a second here. Of course, we have China stuff that's up. There's not a whole lot of volume out there today, though. So, let's take a look at Futu here. Yeah, I mean, it's just not in a good place, like on the daily chart here. It's not in a great place. It's at the bottom of this channel. Yesterday was super choppy until, 9:30 or so. The whole market was that way. So, I will say this, that after getting stopped out on AMD up here, um, hindsight's always 2020, right? So it hit this pre-market high, and I got out, and right after I got back out, it went back down. However, I did re-enter down here. Oops, I need to. There we go. Whoa, it's on the wrong speakers there. There. Is that what I want? Is that it? No. This is what I want. There we go. Yep, perfect. Anyway, so yeah, I re-entered and here, and then just let it do its thing the whole day. At this point right here, I set a trail stop, and it stopped me out like right here. But we were able to make back a lot of the losses that we had trying to short this baby going up here. And I'm glad that we had the opportunity to do that, because that made me feel a lot better. I mean, my hypothesis was that it was going to go down, but I just didn't have the fortitude to actually hold on as it did this huge jump here. Tried to do the gap strategy here. Technically, I should have stopped out here, but I didn't. I added. Long story, but yeah, it was kind of it just. I didn't execute the gap strategy correctly, because you're supposed to stop out as soon as you get up above the first candle here, and I really felt like it was going to fade back down. But the greater market was pushing pretty hard, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, what can you do? So, I would like to see this thing go back below 110. Like, if I'm going to try to short this baby again, if it can get below 110, then I think we have a good chance. Yeah, good chance of it going down some more. However, it is now within a new channel, so we'll just have to wait and see. I would like some confirmation here before I do anything. I'm seeing a trend line here. What? That is not what I wanted to do. This. There we go. What's making this trend line here? This level? This level? Where did it open at? Here? Eh. Yeah. Anyway. If it wouldn't have been so busy yesterday, I probably could have shorted it again into the close, but you know, that's fine. Man, so today is one of those really sleepy days. It's drizzling, it snowed, and now it's raining. It's cold. The kids were up a lot in the night and early in the morning, so I need to be careful today that I don't do something stupid. Tesla had a really nice day yesterday. Hey. Welcome to the most sleepy and uninteresting trading stream on YouTube.
What's that?
I said, welcome to this most sleepy and uninteresting stream on YouTube. So we're just kind of very drowsily going over the plays here. So yesterday,
Just a sec. I'm at the bank. I should have joined in like 3 minutes because I'm at the bank. So I'm
just
gonna mute
just mute
myself.
yourself and yeah, come on back when you're ready. I'll just wait. do. uh, do, 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 do. Now, SQ had been on our watch list. Oh, yeah. Sadly, it was on my watch list a couple weeks ago, and it totally died. It didn't do what we wanted to do. But a nice little bubbly
Okay,
pattern
I'm back.
here. Oh, you're back. Nice. Cool. So I was just talking about SQ or square,
Uh,
and it was on my swing list from a
uh,
couple weeks ago, and it didn't do what we wanted it to. I thought I had an alert set at the correct level so I could get in on it.
uh,
Um, and apparently I didn't because it went yeet yesterday and went to all the way to the let's see, to the entry point, bounced around that for a little bit, and then yeeted all the way up to the target, just like that. Boom, all within a day.
okay.
And it would have been really nice, but I didn't have an actual alert. I just had the level drawn on the chart. I didn't have the actual alert set. So I didn't know it happened until last night, and somebody was talking about it on Discord, and I'm like, wait, what? I was like, man, that stuff stinks. So I guess I'll just have, it's a lesson for me to always double check that I have the alert set.
Yeah.
So I double checked and I have like my target set for, uh, my target for target is set.
Okay.
I actually have an alert for that. Um, I need an alert for AMD. I actually think no, I actually do. I need another one for this. No, at or below. There we go. Now we're good. We're good. Ugh. But what I was saying was that yesterday, we got chopped out, totally chopped up and chopped out on AMD using the gap strategy.
Uh,
And I didn't have enough fortitude to hold it until it hit these pre market highs. And I got out, somewhere around here. I think it was right here. Anyway, it proceeded to dump the rest of the day. However, I did have the intelligence to actually get back in on it once it went below VWAP here and rode it down the rest of the day with a trail stop and ended up making back a good chunk of the losses that we had in the morning. So that was really nice. Um, but yeah, that was a really choppy, nasty morning.
yeah, it was kind of weird.
Everything calmed down at 9:30. Like if you look at every chart, it was something that I noticed this morning. Every chart was super choppy and really janky until 9:30. 9:30 hits, and then it becomes really subdued. A lot smaller moves. Um,
Must have just. Was there anything going on yesterday, or?
Not that I know of. The day before we had the Fed stuff, which was
Yeah.
um, I was very curious to see how the market would respond like the day after they hike up the interest rates. And maybe that's what it
Yeah.
was. Maybe it was a bunch of mutual funds and big hedge
Oh yeah.
managers kind of doing their early morning stuff, and then they were just like, well, at 9:30 we're just going to close up shop and be done. But it was really weird that until 9:30 everything was making huge choppy moves. And if not
Yeah.
choppy, they were big. Like Target here, it just went straight up. And then you hit consolidation and 9 o'clock or 9:30, and then all of a sudden it's just these teeny little moves for the rest of the day.
Yeah. That's
AMD was the
interesting.
same way. American Airlines is the same. Like every single stock on my list was doing that, and so I don't know why, but it did, and that was
Huh.
part of the reason why we got chopped out yesterday. If it would have been a normal morning, I think that AMD would have behaved the way I thought it would and actually stayed below some of these levels. Like it would have petered out at 113 here and faded.
Uh-huh.
But looking at the rest of the market and how it acted until 9:30, I'm not surprised that it did that because the rest of the market was doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's kind of a probably a useless observation, but it's one that I noticed this morning as I was doing my scans, and I'm like, okay, that's really wonky.
Well, I guess if you're having a choppy morning in the future, you can be like, oh yeah, maybe 9:30 it'll
Yeah,
calm
maybe I should
down.
wait until 9:30. That's true. I knew there was a reason why I asked you to come join me on these live streams. Can pick your brain for your very insightful insights.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Mm-hmm.
so did you say you aren't gonna trade too much this morning,
Yeah, I'm
or
gonna I'm gonna be watching for the first 10 or 15 minutes. Gonna wait for patterns to show up because everything is basically an inside day. Like
yeah,
the daily candle is gonna open up inside the previous day's candle, and it could go
yeah,
either way when you have that. So I'm gonna basically be sitting back here for about 10 minutes doing nothing but just watching. And
yeah,
if I see something that I really like, or if there's a really clear pattern, maybe. Oh yeah, I was gonna pull up my. When I have a bad week, I try to like get back to the basics and remind myself of the different patterns. So
yeah,
these are like the 12 basic simple patterns that are very repeatable usually, especially these
yeah,
center ones. You have the rectangles, which is just a channel, that's all it is. And then you have head and shoulders. And you have the bottom, top, and the bottom, or double top and double bottom. There's a
yeah,
bell, and so on and so forth. So I like to just kind of take a look at these and say, all right, I'm going to wait until one of these shows up. And until then, I'm just going to sit on my hands,
yeah,
AMD here. Excuse me. Oh man. AMD here, I think that it can probably go down more.
yeah,
But I didn't hold my position yesterday. I had a trail stop set on it, so I was happy with what I got from it. It was more than I thought I would get, so that's nice. Um,
yeah,
and making back losses is always very, very awesome.
yeah.
But
It is.
this morning I drew this trend line that showed up. It's kind of this diagonal one that showed up in pre-market. It's currently above it, kind of bounced off of it, so it'll be interesting to see if it'll continue that trend or if it's going to break out. Um,
Yeah,
the rest of the Nasdaq stocks are just kind of chopping around. Nothing too interesting yet. It's a Friday, so
options are gonna be degrading.
Yeah, options are we're gonna be um, trading next week's options, not today's. Um,
Oh,
that's something that I've decided to do because it's super attractive. Like, all right, this is gonna expire. It's only 13 bucks today. Um, I'm gonna buy a few of those and just let it run, right? Well, then you lose that total amount by the end of the day if you don't get out of it. So, oh,
yeah.
it broke out. Nice. You guys working over at Mills today?
Well, Sam and I are actually going to go to Kansas City. So
Oh, nice.
Ryan had expected me to take the day off today
Okay.
because he thought I was going out. So I decided to go to Kansas City with Sam because he's got to pick up something for somebody.
Yeah, nice.
So
That's great.
I could work and get overtime, but
Hey, you guys could have used the car if you wanted to, but
well, it's we actually have to use a truck and trailer. So
oh, okay, gotcha. Well then, yeah, you wouldn't be able to use the car.
yeah,
But what I was saying about the cheap options was it's so tempting to buy them, but they degrade. The value goes down so fast if it goes in the wrong direction.
yeah,
So if I do trade something this morning, it's going to be on next week's options,
yeah,
which makes them more expensive, but they're a lot more stable.
yeah. Makes sense.
And if I decide to swing it, I can actually swing it.
Yeah.
What SQ is doing here.
So basically, the reason you wouldn't trade options farther than generally more than a week out would be just because they don't move as much.
Yeah, they're more expensive.
Okay.
So the farther out you go, the more time premium that's tacked onto it, and
Yeah.
so it makes it more expensive. The delta might be the same. So like we have a delta 52 on these today; they're expiring
Uh,
today, and then we have next week when they expire. Actually, that's hang on, hang on a second. We have a delta of yeah 45 today, expiring today, 50, whatever it is. And then it's the same for next week. But it's $300 more expensive. And that's all
yeah.
time premium. So they're still going to move 50 bucks per dollar, but you just have a greater amount of time that you're paying for.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum. Well, thus far, I am not seeing any patterns. This is a um, very choppy here. AMD is being very choppy at least. Um, which, again, inside day on a Friday,
Yeah.
it's going to do that. Apple might be a good option because it went red to green, and that's also the high. Ooh, Can it get to 62 today? Probably not. 70. Um, I'm kind of tempted to do this with Apple. Um, I just did it close at that? No, it closed here? Man, it needs to get above 61, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe that's asking too much of it. But I'm just worried that it's going to hit some pretty stiff resistance. Like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should dip by it off of that. Could channel trade it. Um. The... We'll just keep waiting. The thing about patterns is that they take time to develop. So you have to sit and wait and watch. Like a hunter hunting his prey. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. United Airlines is going up. Needs to go to that. It needs to break red to green, though. That's where all the short sellers are at. It's at the top of the channel. And it's red to green at the top of that channel. So, if that's probably where the short sellers are waiting. If there's a bunch of them, which, I mean, it's an airline stock, so... Well, I don't like the spread on here. But man, that's looking good. It's really looking good. Maybe... Get one of these for 40. Let me see here. 32, 40. 40 would be right in the middle. Boy, I don't know. Could just be carnage from here out. Let's try it. Let's do this. See if we can get it. Get it filled. We got filled. All right. So we're filled, and of course it goes back down, but that's okay. We got filled at 144. What? Okay. Well, that's whatever. You just have to get above this 41.5. And we'll see what happens. And then I think our target's going to be probably 42. Yeah, I'm going to say 42. So it's going down when the rest of the market's going up. I don't like that. But we will give it a little bit of time and let it bounce around a bit. Dance around on this red to green line. Q's is... Boy, what's making the Q's go up? Tesla. Yeah, it's not Apple, that's for sure. Yay, we're in the money. Hooray. Alright, sweet. That's good. Please don't crash back down. Like I said, we're gonna just take a really short ride on here. Probably 42 is all I'm asking of it. You know. So alright, so what do we have here? We're still... I think we could probably take profits pretty soon here. Yep, took profits there. And we made... what was that? About 12%. So that's nice. And 41.93 was definitely close enough to my target. Quite possibly could go up to, well, 43 even, but I want to take my small little gains here. It is, after all, an airline company, so not looking for anything fantastic as far as price action goes. So, oh wow, that felt good. Nice red to green move. Made a good, yeah, 50 cents. So beautiful. We didn't get the entry that I wanted though. I messed that up. I forgot that when you go to place an order on here, well, you can't really see it very well. But if you adjust the, let's see if I can do this. Bring that up there? No, no. Bring this up? No. Anyway, when you set a limit order on your price, so right here I set it at 140, and you have to hit enter after you modify that price. Otherwise, it'll just confirm it at whatever price it was. Um, so it got us at 144, and so I mean we lost out on $4, which would have put us a little bit more of a profit, more in the range that I would like. But hey, I'm not going to complain about 12%. So that's great. Yeah, Apple, 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 Apple. Apple's battling with kind of the same thing as a double top there. We are in a small channel right here, hitting up against this resistance. But I don't know. It could be, this could be a good thing. Um, I don't really want to buy it now. So the Qs definitely would have been a good buy. Yeah, this would have been really nice. 42.43. It's gone up $2 thus far. Um, but there wasn't a pattern. It was just super choppy. So I mean, it's kind of a stair step kind of a thingy, but it's really messy. So yeah, you could have bought down here or bought here or whatever, but we weren't looking for that pattern. That's not really a pattern. So um, I'm super happy with this. What we did here, we had a nice, clear red to green move. We took advantage of it. We had a very safe target that turned out to be pretty much spot on. And that makes me really, really happy. It's fantastic. Very thankful for that. Q's going green on the day. And the only problem is that we have, like, Apple is hitting resistance, Tesla's hitting resistance, plus the Q's is going green on the day, or the red to green line. So will it bounce off of it and crash back down, or is it going to keep on going? Now, if it keeps on going and we hit this 344.67 high, well then that could be a good day. It could turn into a really good day. So we'll see what happens here. Boy, that's really moving. Nice. Very nice. Again, not much of a pattern here. Could have bought it at the low of the day and risked the low of the day, but I have a horrible, horrible track record on dip buying. I always choose the wrong time. What's target doing? What? That's a really funky looking VWAP line. what's what's with this? That's looking really wonky. Oh, look at the spread on the options. That's terrible. I don't know what's happening with target, but it looks really weird today. That chart looks really, really weird. What's AMD doing? Hmm. AMD, you toying with me, messing with my emotions. Don't go wasting your emotions. I actually honestly don't know what that song is all about. I probably shouldn't sing it. I'm not really seeing a good pattern here. I mean, we could possibly short the break of this little channel here. Could you call that an H pattern? Not really. But it's just too much chop. Way too much chop. It did go red on the day. Here's a red to green line. Should we do it? Should we do it again? Should we short AMD again? Oh man. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're so expensive for a Friday. No, I'm not gonna do it. Ah, I want to, but I shouldn't. Where's that? Where's the um? Oh, YouTube ads. Can this actually be heard? Let me see here. No, no, no. Oh, why can't you hear it? Let's see here. Ecam live. Try this. Yeah.
I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
I want more. But I know I shouldn't. Ah, that's why. Right there. Thank you, Anakin. Yes. Mmm. So fun. United's breaking out again. Oh, beautiful. It hit 42. Yeah, we could have made a little bit more if we would have held. And of course, I mean, we're just day trading. We're basically scalping actually. So, hang on 1 second. Yeah. So, All right, let's look at Apple here. So, oh man, it's riding on this. Let's see, which one is this? The SMA 20-day SMA. It's riding on that pretty nicely. Oh. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Man. Ah! Where was my alert? Where was it? Red to green move. That would have been nice. Oh. I mean, it's expensive, but spreads aren't fantastic. But still, look at that. It's so beautiful. Man. Man. Yeah, everything's threatening to go up, so let's see here. I want 61. Give it to me, Apple. I want 61. Thank you. I'll take it. Now, all you need to do, Apple, is just not bounce off of that. United's going up more. Should have held it. That's okay. We had a plan. We stuck with it. Don't get FOMO now. Ugh. Yeah. Now, what I'm wanting, which it looks like it's not going to do, it's just going to blow off the top. Just fine, whatever. I could have bought it at the red to green line, but whatever. What I want it to do, I would love it if it could bounce around 61, consolidate for a little bit, and then break out again. That's what I would really like. That's what I'm going to trade. I'm not just going to chase it up here. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking myself out of getting into it as it's going up because that's going to be chasing, and chasing never ends up and never goes well for me. Maybe it's because I hesitate too much. But we are very beautifully going up on the Qs and the SPY. So, I mean, hey. Yep. Oh well, that's okay. I could have bought the breakout right here. I probably should have. What I was concerned with was this right here. I was worried it was going to ricochet off of 61, and then, bounce back down to here. I was kind of wanting it to, so that I could buy. Ideally, yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's see some consolidation around 61 Apple, and then. What's Tyson doing? We're actually getting close to our entry on that. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it. Little bounce there on Apple. That's cool. Nice. It's not what I wanted, but that's cool. So we had home sales. Ah. Oh well. Oh, it just keeps getting better and better and better. Tesla would have been a super, super lucrative trade today. Just do the breakouts, man. Breakout, support, breakout. It's nice to see Tesla going back up. They actually just broke out of this channel here. That's nice. What level was that? That's around 90? Yeah. I mean, that's what's driving a lot of the NASDAQ right now. Well, that's going nicely. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, that's really going for it. Just go yeet. Well, I think I'm going to call it a morning. We made a nice 12% there on our first trade. We'll take that win and run with it. Keep our little profits safe for the day. And yeah, I kind of regret not buying the breakout on Apple. Third time's the charm, you know. 1, 2, 3 times, you know. That would have made us another nice little 10% or so. If I was aggressive, I might have tried trading like a VWAP bounce on the Qs, but it was choppy. I guess I could have bought the breakout, but everything just keeps on going up, especially PDD. I mean, I don't know what got into this, but man, that's a lot of volume. It doesn't even have news. Not right now, anyway. Look at that. That's gorgeous. I love that. That has to be a short squeeze of some sort. My word. What they're doing. Like, wow. So, okay, so it's a Chinese company. So, I mean, are the rest of them doing this? How about JD? Oh, China must have done something. Oh, okay, here's some news. Let's see. Tells this. Da, 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 da. Something must have happened in China that was really good because these guys are just going for it. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I mean, hey, that's good for our stock market, which is continuing to rip up. Yep. Nice, beautiful. I should have got the red to green on the cues. All right, well, I'm going to call it a day before I get too much more FOMO looking at these beautiful breakout charts that I haven't seen for a while. I haven't seen red to green moves do this for a while. I mean, usually it bounces off of them, and yeah, but hey, we'll take it, definitely. So thank you so much for joining me. Today's a little bit better day than yesterday, and let's keep learning. Let's have a great weekend. Let's just keep our heads up and come at it fresh Monday morning. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Stay warm if you're in our area, because today it's like cold. And we will see you bright and early, 8 o'clock Monday morning. So take care. I appreciate you.